So ideas, where do they come from? How do we generate them? First of all, you've got ideas and you've got concepts. So an idea is generally something that's created by an individual, or thought that is created by an individual. And then a concept is, generally speaking, a team of people, often specialists, who can work through and take an idea through the various development stages. So if you're looking at particularly putting an effort in or making an effort to constantly generate ideas and have a nice cyclical machine, if you like, of idea generation, then you really do need to have a group of people that there is a definite propensity or ability to be able to do these things, and some people will have experience of doing it and be able to kind of prove a tried and tested, this is through the years what they've worked on and discovered and developed. And then there'll be the unknowns, obviously, perhaps haven't had the chance to, but you need to identify a few people that are going to be those key idea generators, and then you need to be able to put in place a few things to allow them to actually have the time, if you like, to be able to do it. So there's often misconceptions about where creativity comes from, because it is an unknown quantity. A lot of it is instinct, a lot of it is a gut feeling, for example. And whilst I'm very much an advocate of stats and analysis, there is still the unknown or the non-black and white process that an individual would need to go through. So to be able to allow it, we're all so busy with our daily working environment, maybe not so much in the middle of COVID-19, it's a little bit slower pace of life, but generally speaking, our brains are incredibly active and we are working on multiple accounts, multiple areas, multiple campaigns, whatever it is, simultaneously. So there's lots and lots of threads of activity and lots of action and doing going on throughout the day. It tends to be the quieter, slower paced workload that will allow those threads of work to come together and form an idea. To be able to do it consistently, certainly within a company, you have to ensure that there's very clear objectives and there's very clear problems that are known and communicated, so that people can be thinking about the right things. There's no point in somebody going off and coming up with their own set of ideas if it doesn't fit in line with any of the objectives or any of the company ethos or culture or messaging or any of those things, unless you are looking for a complete change in direction or a complete branding project. So that's a little bit of information about where ideas come from. Make sure that there's the reflective time. Always ensure that there's experience, and then also the actual workforce themselves. Have they got the ability and the propensity to be able to do it? Do they have a problem-solving mindset? Are they able to visualise? Are they able to communicate what they can visualise? Can they sketch, for example? And I don't just mean with a pen and paper, although I'm perfectly happy with a pen and a large piece of paper. There are plenty of apps and tools out there that people can go through a sketching process. And then just allowing that the actual time is there for them to be able to think it through and present it and put it forwards in an appropriate way. And then in a few moments' time, I'll go through some of the cultural aspects that can often halt or stop or be a negative impact on ideas as they're coming through.